Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Carhartt Work in Progress New Balance Main USA 990V1 collaboration in the navy and steel gray colorway. So this collaboration recently dropped a week or two ago, and it was very popular. This shoe actually dropped alongside a Carhartt Work in Progress and New Balance apparel line, but all of those apparel pieces were really expensive. I'm talking like $80 for one t-shirt, so I personally didn't grab any of those, but I was excited to grab the 990V1 collaboration because if any of you guys remember what in my most anticipated New Balances of 2022 video earlier on in the year, this was one of my most anticipated collaborations. Carhartt Work in Progress is a great streetwear line, and I love the 990V1. I personally think the V1 needs more love, and I'm really excited to see that Carhartt has given it a lot of love with this collab. So as usual, I'll be doing a full overview of the shoe as well as an on-feet look, as well as my thoughts and opinions on sizing, comfort, quality, and design of the overall collaboration. Starting with the box, this collaboration V1 comes in a special Made in USA box with Carhartt Work in Progress branding on the top, as well as the sides, as well as the classic New Balance Made in USA branding. The box also comes with special New Balance Carhartt Work in Progress paper. Starting with the toe box of the shoe, the mugger of the shoe is made out of a hairy navy suede. The middle of the toe box is made out of steel gray mesh. And moving on towards the side of the shoe, you get more panels of that hairy navy suede, more panels of that steel gray mesh, and the lace eyelets of the shoes are also made out of that hairy navy suede. In the very middle, you get the New Balance N logo in a gray 3M reflective material on top of a white leather back. Moving towards the ankle area, you get more panels of that steel gray mesh, a continuation of that navy hairy suede. And moving on towards the very back of the shoe is the first contrasting details between both shoes. You get that same panel of hairy navy suede, and at the top you get a panel of 3M reflective material with the Carhartt logo in black on the right shoe, and on the left shoe you get the New Balance MB logo. It's a nice low contrasting detail. You also get a white plastic heel clip, and the medial side of the shoe is the same as the lateral side of the shoe in terms of colors and materials. The shoes come with a set of flat white laces as well as a set of flat light gray laces. I opted to go with the white laces since they add more contrast. The laces weave on top of a gray mesh tongue, and that mesh tongue is outlined in a navy fabric, and at the very top of the tongue you get the second contrasting detail of the shoe. And so on the right side of the shoe you get the New Balance MB logo in black on top of a white tag with Made in USA on it, and on the left shoe you get the Carhartt logo in black as well as Made in USA branding. The back of the tongue features the signature 990V1 vintage tag with New Balance USA branding embroidered on in black, and the ankle area of the shoe is lined in a tan textile material. The shoes come with a standard foam insole with a tan textile upper with Carhartt Work in Progress branding and New Balance branding printed on in black. The midsole is made out of white and gray foams, and the main technology utilized in the 990V1 is the first ever iteration of NCAP, but back then it was not called NCAP, and that's why you don't see NCAP branding on the shoe. Back then it was simply called the Motion Control Device, or MCD for short, and it features the first iteration of the ever so popular NCAP technology now, a stiff polyurethane heel cradle with a soft EVA core to give the user a great combination of softness and firmness. And finally, moving on towards the outsole of the shoe, you get the standard 990V1 outsole in black Vibram rubber, as well as a little contrasting tan rubber near the back of the shoe. So now that the overview of the shoes out of the way, I'll lace these up and I'll show you how they look on feet. So as for sizing, the Carhartt 990 V1 fits a little bigger in the toe box, so I recommend going down half a size. I usually go true to size in my 990 V1s, but for this collaboration as well as the Teddy 16 990 V1s, I go down half a size. I am a true size 9.5, so I got these in a size 9 and they fit me well. But as I always say, if you have the chance to try these on before you buy them, I definitely recommend you do that since everyone's feet are different. For my 3-factor comfort rating for the 990 V1, I give it a 6 out of 10 for softness, a 6 out of 10 for firmness, and a 5 out of 10 for midsole shape and support. Despite being 4 decades old, the 990 V1 is still a very comfortable lifestyle shoe. For regular casual wear and standing around, it's a surprisingly comfortable shoe despite the look of it. You get a great combination of softness without it being too overly soft or squishy on your feet, and you also get a good amount of firmness to back it up without it being too overly stiff or firm on your feet. The only thing about the 990 V1 is the midsole shape. It's a pretty average midsole shape. It's not really supportive at all, especially in contrast to the newer 990 versions, but for a 4-decade-old shoe, I can definitely look past that. As for quality, this Carhartt collaboration is definitely a high-quality collab. The hairy suedes utilized on the shoe were very soft and hairy to the touch. Definitely feels like great suede. It's very similar to the hairy suede you'd find in the earlier Teddy 16 pairs. The meshes also felt great in hand. There aren't too many materials utilized on the 990 V1, and even in this collab, the meshes and 3M reflective materials felt great in hand, and I had no craftsmanship problems. Overall, I'm really satisfied with this Carhartt 990 V1 collaboration. Again, this was one of my most anticipated collaborations of the year, and I think Carhartt and New Balance definitely delivered. I think this colorway is going to be dope for the fall-winter season. I think it really encapsulates Carhartt Work in Progress's vibes as a brand. The colors just fit with all of their apparel. Even if you can't afford the New Balance Carhartt apparel, which is really overpriced in my opinion, if you have some regular inline Carhartt or some of the normal Carhartt Work in Progress gear, I think this would look great. And you don't even need to wear it with Carhartt gear. You can wear it with any fall-winter outfit and they'll look dope on feet. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Thank you to all my Patreon backers. Check out the Intelligent site for more New Balance content and guides, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.